Coming up in tonight's bulletin, the Pacific Islands Forum called for urgent global action on youth inclusion and climate justice at a high-level UN event marking 30 years of the World Programme of Action for Youth. The Solomon Islands USP campus held its 2025 graduation ceremony. And Prime Minister Manila reports the Pacific framework of the rights of persons with disabilities is now under review. Hello, you're watching SIBC's TV News Bulletin. I'm Andrea Maahanwa. Member states of the Pacific Islands Forum have called for urgent global action on youth inclusion and climate justice at a high-level UN event marking 30 years of the World Programme for Action for Youth. Speaking on behalf of the 18-member regional bloc, Honourable Wayne Gemo, Minister of Provincial Government and Institutional Strengthening, highlighted the critical role Pacific youth are playing in shaping global conversations, citing the landmark International Court of Justice climate case initiated by young lawyers in Vanuatu as a powerful example of youth leadership.
Over the past 3 decades, Pacific youth have risen as powerful agents of change, shaping policy, challenging norms, and building resilience in their communities. Excellencies, our Pacific youth are not waiting in the wings. They are shaping the future. The landmark advisory opinion on climate change by the International Court of Justice that began with 29 young law students in Vanuatu is proof that bold ideas by Pacific youth can transform the world. In partnership with governments and civil society, Pacific youth demanded accountability for climate justice, calling on all states to uphold their commitments to reduce emissions, protect the environment, and defend human rights. This is the power of intergenerational collaboration. We are shaping that future with youth leadership today.
Despite the progress, the forum warned that too many young people still face barriers to education, unemployment, and mental health support. The upcoming Pacific Development Framework 2026 to 2035, aligned with the 2050 strategy for the Blue Pacific continent, was presented as a pathway to strengthen youth leadership and ensure genuine intergenerational collaboration.
Excellencies, while there has been much progress, this has been uneven and far from enough. Too many young people still face barriers to education, employment, and mental health support. Youth unemployment remains high. Substance abuse is growing, placing pressure on already stretched services. Despite their activism, youth remain underrepresented in decision-making spaces. These issues extend beyond mere development gaps and constitute structural injustice, requiring decisive and collaborative action. Excellencies, our youth have spoken through movements, frameworks, and lived experiences. The next Pacific Youth Development Framework, 2026 to 2035, aligned to our 2050 strategy for the Blue Pacific continent, calls us to cast the net anew, a net woven with intention, collaboration, and shared responsibility. This framework localizes global youth priorities into Pacific realities and recognizes Pacific youth leadership and meaningful participation in shaping the future of our region. Meaningful leadership is shared. True wisdom is intergenerational, and resilience is collective.
Cheers, tears, and celebration filled the air as hundreds of students graduated from the University of the South Pacific's Solomon Islands campus today, marking the end of years of dedication and the beginning of new chapters in their lives. Alex Tadamo reports.
After years of hard work, sweat, and late nights, the day has finally come. The University of the South Pacific Solomon Islands campus held its graduation ceremony today, marking hundreds of students' milestone achievements. Students from the institution's various schools received their degrees, diplomas, and certificates.
Graduation is always a moment of deep significance. But here in Solomon Islands, that significance carries an even richer meaning. To each of you graduating today, we offer our heartfelt congratulations. Your achievement reflects not only your discipline and determination, but also the strength of your families, your communities, and the vibrant culture of Solomon Islands that has supported you every step of the way. To all the parents, caregivers, siblings, sponsors, and friends who are here today, thank you, Tomas. You were the ones who gave encouragement in the late nights, comfort in the hard times, and celebration in the good. Your quiet sacrifices and steadfast belief helped bring this moment.
Graduate speaker Caroline Romay reflect on the ups and downs of students' academic journey.
Every role matters, every effort counts, and together we keep our communities thriving. I know for certain that the journey to reach this particular day and actually graduate was not linear at all. Our paths visually are more like those economic graphs and modules, where there are troughs, peaks, ups and downs, powerful highs, and extremely low moments, and at times, confusing. So today, we celebrate your determination, your resilience, and your ability to adapt and overcome challenging situations that you have experienced over the years. To the graduates, I say, congratulations, you have earned this moment. You are equipped to navigate your new reality. Move forward with confidence as you embark on your future endeavors. May good health, a sound mind, loving relationships, and prosperity be your portion in life, today and onwards.
Meanwhile, graduates expressed their joy upon receiving their certificates and acknowledged the support they received during the course of study.
Neblomi Nevalin Efo, me graduate with a certificate procurement and supply. Me been happy to mass for day to day. Me take paper blomi lo certificate lo procurement and supply. So me very happy lo day to day for the graduation lo USP today.
Hello, name me Donna Makini. Me graduate with diploma or project management. So yes, this morning I'm very excited. First time for graduate from the University of the South Pacific. Me been graduate University of Papua New Guinea. So for me it's new and it's a really nice short ceremony.
Name me Carlson Abel Legumana and me graduate with a Bachelor of Civil Engineering. Today we feel very happy and excited about this day. We finally completed my study domain. We graduated in this degree and me very happy today.
Name me Joanna Simão, me Western Isabel. Me graduate in Bachelor of Arts, majoring in History and Bachelor of Laws. Today, yes, me feel happy and at the same time me feel sorry because me starting this journey with them dad. Me, him not encouraging me for taking laws, but then the finals year me into this semester him no go with them me this journey. So yeah, dad me pushing me come and then him helping me a lot throughout the journey because I'm a policeman. So yeah, I'm giving me more details about laws inside the country, blame me and also. And yeah, so me lose him, also me feel of a half part lo me him also lose me, but yeah, me dedicating this degree go for my dad. Thank you.
Me name me Hilda Bakale. Me very excited about him day today since me really work hard for it. Me graduate today a Bachelor of Arts, double major in law, politics and international affairs. And me really happy and then me proud of myself too. Because him no achievement where but me happy about him but also parents blow me.
Me like thank him office blow me fala me where me work with him and the Australia Solomon Island Partnership for Justice ACJ for the sponsor of this certificate program that me attend him and now me complete him. So thank you for the Australian government for the money that him come through law ACJ for this the opportunity that him give him me attend him this training and now me complete him. Thank you to Mas.
I think also make a mention and acknowledging families, Blomifala as well, for their support too, for enabling me to be able to complete him too. This fala study Blomifala.
Me like for extending acknowledgement Blomi, lot of fellow classmates Blomi, and other ones who are supporting me all throughout law studies Blomi, and also me dedicated this achievement law late dad Blomi, where I passed away during my 4th year law studies Blomi.
Firstly, me like thanking parents Blomi. They sacrifice a lot for this achievement, and uncles and aunties Blomi were always give him hand for helping parents Blomi whenever me need him help and also side of finance. Thank you to Mas for financial support. You follow na making where me him today. Thank you.
The USP has educated thousands of Solomon Islanders over the decades since its establishment. Alex Dadamu for SIBC TV.
The Pacific Framework of the Rights of Persons with Disabilities is now under review. Speaking as chair of the Pacific Islands Forum, Prime Minister Jeremiah Manila drew attention to this during his address at the United Nations General Assembly in New York.
The Pacific is reviewing its regional disability framework to ensure persons with disabilities are recognized and provided with more inclusive spaces.
The review is expected to close data gaps, guide action, and ensure inclusivity across the region by addressing barriers to participation and social justice. Chief Executive Officer of the National Disability Forum of Solomon Islands, Casper Fa'asala, expressed his support for the review.
The Pacific has a disability framework which is already due for review that we understood. The discussions had happened last year and early this year in June with the Pacific Island Forum Secretariat, which I also attended. And so the review is now not only due, but is currently happening. And I hope that the Solomon Islands National Disability Forum will be consulted soon on what we could see possible as our input into the review. So first of all, I applaud the Prime Minister's good intention of raising the matter as a chair for the forum at the UN platform.
Fa'asala also noted that more work needs to be done in advancing the rights of persons with disabilities and inclusion on the national front. He explained the National Disability Forum, currently operating as a non-governmental organization, would better serve the interests of people with disabilities if it becomes a government agency.
We need to think intergovernment sectoral understanding so that Ogata work here will be supported by government, and then it's not about government taking over us, but we need government input in terms of support, technical and financial support to us so that we can be able to roll out implementation of all these policies, Lo Country Bloyumi, and then we can realize the needs below disabilities, addressing them, and then surely disabilities equally will be benefited from the mechanisms and finances that government will provide. So here something that me looking important for the National Disability Forum to address as well, rather than leaving it alone to the government. We have a responsibility and duty for continue encouraging government and to work with the government in order to do the right thing.
The Solomon Islands Maritime Authority, SIMA, joined the global maritime community in commemorating World Maritime Day with a low-key event in Honiara.
The Solomon Islands Maritime Authority, SIMA, joined the global maritime community in commemorating World Maritime Day with a low-key event in Honiara on Thursday. This year's theme is Our Ocean, Our Obligation, Our Opportunity. SIMA Interim Director Agnes Gautee emphasized the significance of the theme, stating that it reflects the country's dependence on the ocean for livelihood, transportation, and economic development.
Solomon Islands is one maritime nation because we are surrounded by waters. And this theme for the CII hem really capture them now, focus blow Yumi Solomon Island for you must think carefully how you use ocean, obligation blow you as a maritime nation, and opportunities where maritime also being a maritime nation and for you and how by utilizing of opportunities here for giving me revenue or providing employment for you.
World Maritime Day is observed annually to highlight the vital role of the global shipping industry in international trade, the importance of maritime safety and security, and the need to protect the marine environment. Among SIMA's role in the country is protecting lives at sea, ensuring safe and compliant shipping operations, ensuring safe navigation and sustainable use of the ocean, and implementing strong ocean governance.
The operation side, MRCC follow the structured response protocol, that is initial action, we are rapid alerting and information planning, and planning and identification and deployment of assets, and operation and full activation plan and deployment of responders. And there to termination and suspension operation. Depend probability
from the early 70s, 80s, 90s, it is the visible face of the Solomon Islands Maritime Authority is this department, shipping operation safety. And I take pride for fulfilling the ship surveys, inspection, ship registration, and the safe manning of the vessels for compliance with the relevant laws, where I'm including the international obligation.
Solomon Island area blame him 1.6 million kilometers square of area. From that area, 98% him seawater, ocean, land him 2%. So for SIMA him tackle this for full hydrographic survey for coverage of full saltwater him availability. However, through corporate plan 2024 to 2027, SIMA hem try for doing 3 surveys 1 year.
SIMA hemi work closely with them national and regional partners for able for strengthening ocean governance through a combination of collaboration, initiatives and strategic leadership roles. SIMA hemi maintaining technical cooperation arrangements with them Fiji, Papua New Guinea and Vanuatu, recognizing shared maritime boundaries below Yumi, and also similar maritime challenges where Yumi facing.
For SIBC TV, I'm Eliza Kukutu.
And now the latest in sports with Crofton Utukana.
The Solomon Islands national futsal team Kurukuru have reclaimed their dominance in the OFC Futsal Men's Cup following a stellar performance at the tournament held this week in Suva, Fiji. Kurukuru went undefeated throughout the competition, finishing top of the round-robin table with 10 points to secure the title. The campaign began with a hard-fought 2-1 victory over New Zealand, followed by a commanding 5-2 win against host Fiji. They then drew 1-1 with Vanuatu before sealing the championship in style with a dominant 7-0 win over Tuvalu. Captain Charlie Otainao said the team was overwhelmed with joy describing the moment as indescribable as they reclaim their status as Oceania's futsal champions.
Man, I can express it, yeah. I can express the feeling now. I can, yeah. All glory and honor back to God for the victory and winning the tournament. Our objective accomplished, and we accomplished the mission now. Yeah, I'm very proud for the boys. The team effort and the boys showcase their talent and we come out victory. Yeah, our supporters, yes, we will come back with them trophy now. Boys winning come now and make history. Make a history and thank you too much for support where you make it come for me fala to press me fala when we will come victory now. Thank you too much for support us back home. We will come back next week now with them trophy. Yeah.
Meanwhile, SIBC Sports understands the Kurukuru team is expected to return home next week, Wednesday. Crofton Utukana, SIBC TV.
And that's news. Follow us on sibconline.com.sb and our SIBC News Facebook page for more of our latest stories. Thanks for watching.